I wanted to do a little room tour of my room today because I haven't shown it all very well in detail, and I think you guys may be curious about what it looks like. I'll start with the side near the door. Down there, it's just a place for all my access devices and a spare outlet. These are some shelves that I use to hold, like, some stuff that I need to hold in there. And this is where I keep all of my spare sets, Lego sets, or any other items that I do not need around my room, so it looks nice. At the top, above it, I have a bunch of items, and I think they do look pretty nice up here. But I do mainly keep them up there so it's not cluttering the bottom floor and making it all look junk. Hold on. In the mirror, you can see I try to, have a better outfit on for this video. Green shirt and a beanie. I don't usually wear this kind of stuff, but I thought it would be nice to wear for the video. But here, I have the American flag. It's one of the two I have. And over here I just have a poster. And right here, it's a chair. One of the chairs I use. I would be using the gray chair, but the gray chair broke. You can't really notice it, but the thingy came loose. All the screws came out. I got that calendar in like 2021. Or 2022. It's pretty old. That's some old posters I have. And I drew those in one of my shorts. I hung them up because it would be nice to have up on my wall. Yeah. But yeah, that's supposed to be me, and that's supposed to be one of my other friends. He usually comments on my videos. Over here, I just have some old little clothes hanger. This is the other American flag I have. I got this a long time ago, but it's still nice. Right here is a giant one of those Lego constructions I've made myself. You might not have been able to tell it well in the YouTube short, but it has this saw arm that you can spin it. It's not very fluid because I haven't used it in a while. It usually is very fluid. But I made my own joints for it. It's kind of an advanced system, but not too advanced, so I knew how to build it myself. I don't use any of those hinges for it. The legs, I just use those ball joints, and the other arm is the same. There's little propellers on the top. And over here I added some little shooters. That's the base in some of my YouTube shorts. This is an old helmet I made for a Halloween this year. It was gonna be a different helmet, but I just thought that kind of helmet would look way better. And if you are wondering why this guy has bottle caps as its eyes, it's because I lost his original eyes because I got thrown at some metal pole and they flew away. I couldn't find them anymore. I wrapped a watch around this guy's belt, so it's a new belt. Over here I have other constructions. This one is pretty cool, but all of them are pretty nice, but I don't want to move them because they're probably going to fall apart because of how old they are. I sorted this out and other stuff like that. This is another thing where I store all my spare sets. At the top row, I have a bugle. I'm trying to figure out how to use that. A boat and some other stuff. I have a little boat, an arc, and then the mannequin head. Yeah. An air filter. I got a globe and a plant. And over here, I have that one helmet. I try to keep it in this bag all the time so it doesn't get damaged. I have an old book and an old book here too. I just got a bunch of Access books. And over here, it's not that tidy. I'm trying to figure out how I can work that out. Over here, it's just a spare table I have to hold stuff. This down here, it's a base I was going to use in one of my videos. But, it never really worked out because it's not very durable. Alright, and then over here, I have some sort of painting. I made this when I was like 8 or 9. I think it's very nice, so that's why I still have it up. I have a PlayStation. I have a Switch. I don't use that anymore. Over here I have another air conditioner and an Xbox. You know, I have a cat house. And then another American flag up there. This is my main chair. I sit here a lot. I got it at a yard sale or something like that. I strung up lights around my room a long time ago, but I unplugged them a long time ago too. I have many hats on the sides of my mirror up here. It's because I usually find a lot. I'm surprised I still have that up. I thought it would have been damaged by now. I have that one pot down there. Yeah, I have this because I'm gonna put that plant up there. Right there. I'm gonna put that plant in this pot after I get some soil. Because I know a plant needs soil. They use these drawers to hold other stuff that I need to be contained in a drawer. It's very nice. And my closets, they're not very neat. I'm not going to show them. But yeah, my bed is not good either. But yeah, I don't really know what else I could show. I have a fan, ceiling fan. I made that a long time ago, that weird bamboo thing. But that should be it. That should be it. I'm gonna try to make a thumbnail. Don't worry about this. How do I flip this? Wait, how do I?